Have you experienced any burnout or fatigue now knowing just how many people are watching you and expecting something very specific from you?
Dude, absolutely. Like every single day I feel like that. Every day is the last day people will care about me online.
So there are tons of people that think your voice is fake. There were actually tons of people that were surprised to find out that your voice in my last video was your real voice.
There is not a single picture of me from before YouTube with my entire face in it.
They thought that it was to mask your identity further.
A lot of people think that. It's usually angry men. I'm not competing with anybody, dude. I'm just talking.
There's even a ton of TikToks of young kids, little boys, who are faking your voice.
For everyone has been wondering, yes, this is my real voice.
I think it's super cute. I think it's very funny. Like, is that flattering for you?
I get a lot of DMs like that from guys who are like, bro, I sound just like you, and then a good voice message, and I'm like, yeah.
You're creating a whole generation of people who feel like maybe having a deep voice can be a cool defining factor.
It is super fascinating.
How do you feel when people almost fetishize your voice?
If they want to send me like a 10-page email about everything they want to do to me because of my voice, then I'm like, okay, that's a little weird.
Have you gotten emails like that?
Oh, yeah, I've gotten such fucking weird emails, dude.
What is the general gist?
They'll think I'm not like a real person. And I don't mean that like metaphorically. I mean like literally they think I'm like some kind of like soul being.
Can you clear up once and for all why your voice is so deep?
My voice is just primarily deep because it's deep. Genetics, I guess.
Corpse's
maybe.
mom sounds just like him. Corpse's grandfather and grandmother both sound like that.
Thanksgiving dinner just sounds like. I do have a medical condition and it does contribute to my voice, but not as much as everybody says it does.
Is that GERD?
GERD has like a spectrum to it. They put a scope down my throat through my nostrils and my throat is corroded and it's like touching my vocal cords.
So it's actually vibrating on your vocal cords and kind of adding that deep raspiness to it, or at least a little bit of it?
I'm not sure, like there's no way to measure it.
Before we continue learning about the world of Corpse Husband, if there's ever been any artwork of you that's been so accurate that it scares you.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text it to you.
Oh shit, dude, that is exactly you. I wanted to remind you all that you can watch the first interview I did with Corpse last year in the I Spend a Day with Faceless YouTubers episode, which I'll conveniently put a little link up in this corner for you to click with your cold, dead only hands. And we also just released the audio optimized version of that interview to our new podcast, which I'll include a link down in the description below as well. And I'd also like to thank BetterHelp Online Therapy for sponsoring this episode. As you know, sponsors allow us to continue this series and support all the people who help make this series possible behind the scenes, and has also allowed us to work with some incredible artists who were able to bring Corpse to life for this episode. I'm sure many of you know, but I've been a huge proponent of therapy since I started going about 4 years ago, which has been hugely helpful for me. But therapy can be whatever you want it to be, and generally just offers tools to help you with motivation, depression, anxiety, stress, insecurity, or whatever you specifically need. If you use it the way I have, it can really help you stop being ashamed of normal human struggles, and it can help you start feeling better because you do deserve to feel happiness, whether or not you feel like it right now. BetterHelp has been continuing to improve throughout the years and screens all therapists to ensure that they have experienced and are licensed and certified, and provides custom online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your licensed therapist, so you don't even have to see anyone on camera if you don't feel comfortable with that. Therapy can be really expensive, and the cost of finding a therapist you actually like and trust can really start to rack up, which is why BetterHelp offers a more affordable alternative to in-person therapy, where you can start communication with your licensed therapist in less than 48 hours. So thanks again to our sponsor BetterHelp, who's giving I Spent a Day with viewers and listeners 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/Padilla. That's betterhelp.com/Padilla. Now back to the world of Corpse Husband.